Weeks ago, we asked our Facebook fans if they'd like to see a regular craft segment in the show. The resounding response was yes, please. Get your glue guns ready. We're kicking off the Craftastic fun this morning with Holly Embry. She has an easy way to make coasters and with a spin for Valentine's Day.
Holly, how do we get started?
Well, first of all, you will need to gather your supplies. The things you're going to need for this project are 4 plain white ceramic tile coasters. These are just regular tiles that you can get at the home improvement store. Just the basic white ones that are 4 by 4 inches are only about 16 cents each.
Nice.
You're also going to need some romance novels. I bought those at the thrift store. They're very inexpensive. You're also going to need some Mod Podge. It comes in a gloss finish or a matte. Either one will work. For the bottoms of the coasters, you'll need your choice of either the furniture feet or felt squares or cork. You'll need glue for applying those to the bottom, as well as a waterproof sealant to finish the coasters off.
All right, let's make one.
Okay, you will start with one of your blank tiles.
These are just bathroom tiles?
Yeah. Cut up your romance novels and then find a page that has a juicy little bit on it that's very
something
romantic.
Hot and steamy.
Yeah, something spicy.
Put your cold drink on it.
Right, right. And then you'll just make sure that it's sized correctly. You're going to apply some Mod Podge with your sponge brush on the back of your page, and then once you've got it completely covered in a very, very thin layer but still completely covered, you'll press it down onto your tile, and then you need something hard to press it flat. Starting in the middle, you should avoid having any air bubbles. Now, you need to let that layer dry for 15 to 20 minutes before moving on to the next. Once that is dry, you're ready to add a new coat on top. Now, this will seal the paper on top of the tile.
Okay.
So again, it's the same process. You're going to use your sponge brush, and you're just going to dip the edge of it into the Mod Podge and just brush it on very, very lightly. Like that, and you're just going to do a very thin layer, let it dry 15 to 20 minutes, and then do another layer. So again, the patience comes into play, but you will need to have about a total of 3 to 5 layers just to make sure that it's nice and sealed inside of there.
Oh, so you have to let it dry in between each layer.
Yes, that's what's going to avoid those bubbles. So once all of your layers are completely dry, it's going to look like that, and it's sealed in there nice and smooth, but you want to make sure that it's waterproof since you're going to be using it for drinks and things that might sweat or be hot, and that's where your waterproof sealant is going to come in.
This one?
Yeah. Now, you can go 2 different ways with this. We have spray-on sealants or brush-on. The spray-on is easier because you can just do a whole batch all at once. However, I much preferred the brush-on.
Okay.
It's more precise, you can do it indoors, and it has a nice finish. So this is a finished coaster now. The only thing it's missing is that it still looks like a tile on the back. These are just your little felt feet like you can get at the home improvement store. That's what I used.
Okay.
They're fast and they're easy.
So I know that these usually have sticky on the back. That's not enough.
I wouldn't think so. It may be, but I always feel like super glue is super strong. So I just did a little drop of super glue and it bonded it right on there, and I don't think it's ever coming off. So
perfect.
If you want to go a less expensive route, you can just get a sheet of felt for 20 cents.
Okay.
Cut it into the same size squares as your romance novel pages, and you can just glue those onto the bottom with tacky glue. That's going to be your best glue for the felt. Another alternative is to use cork circles. Now, you can get sheets of cork and cut them into circles. However, I bought these pre-cut in the plant section. They're meant to go underneath your plants, and they work perfect for this because they are the exact size, and that's actually what I've used with these. The cork, I think the best adhesive to use for that is going to be your E6000, which is an awesome craft glue. It'll pretty much glue anything to anything.
Wednesday night, Holly will be hosting a Make and Take Valentine's Coasters night at Made, the Indie Emporium shop. Between 5 and 8, you can stop by and make a free coaster. They're at 500 South Boston Avenue, or give them a call, 918-853-7946. We'll also have the supply list instructions at k2l.com.